Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to quickly run through pound dollar, and what I'll be watching out for over the next few weeks is looking quite interesting, not just from a technical point of view, but from a COT perspective as well. So if we start off with the monthly chart, you can clearly see an impulsive move lower before a corrective move higher, another impulsive move lower before a correction within this zone here. Now, price currently hovering above that 1.2 sort of psychological level where we've seen price bounce a number of times in the previous few years. Now, from a COT perspective and a commercial buying perspective, the number of commercial long contracts is currently very high. It has surpassed 200,000. And if we look at the COT history and price action, so these blue dates here are sort of the rough dates where the number of commercial long contracts reach levels which we are currently seeing. Okay, so following that increase, we can clearly see price sort of bouncing, and the last sort of bounce was in 2019. Now, another point to note from a COT perspective is that the number of non-commercial short contracts are currently very high and are approaching the levels we previously saw around these dates. And should price move even lower to the 1.2 level, I wouldn't be surprised if the number of non-commercial short contracts moves even higher. Okay, and this sort of extreme positioning is what we sort of watch out for any sort of potential bounce or potential major weekly or monthly reversal. Now, from a technical point of view, I've already mentioned the 1.2 level here, where we've seen price bounce a number of times in the past few years. The monthly S2 sits nicely at 1.196, so in that 1.2 zone. If we take a look at fibs, and if you take a simple fib retracement from the 2020 low to the 2021 high, you can clearly see that the 78.6 fib retracement level sits nicely in that 1.2 zone as well. And from an Elliott wave point of view, this price action is quite messy, but if we assume that this move lower here, this move over here is impulse wave 1 plus impulse wave 3, and then the move higher here is corrective wave 4, and then obviously this would be then impulse wave 5. We can sort of map out the potential sort of target for wave 5 using the trend-based fib extension. So place it on 1 and 3 and pull it back to wave 4. You can see that the 161.8 extension again sits in that 1.2 zone. So should price move lower, and there's no guarantee it will, but if it moves lower, then based on the technical reasoning, the technical confluence, and the COT reasoning, I expect a reaction from buyers. Okay, and if price moves higher from this sort of level, and if you are looking to buy this level, buy from here, then just be wary of the 1.24, 1.25 zone there. Okay, it's quite easy to see this, any sort of rally being sold back into sort of 1.2. Any break higher above that zone, then I think we see a phase 2 move before seeing before potentially seeing 1.2. Okay, so this is something just to keep on your radar for the next few weeks. I don't expect this to materialize in the next few days. So it's a longer term point of view. I hope it was useful, and I wish you a great trading week.